Hello everyone, welcome to the session. Today in this session we'll take up puzzles which are of scheduling based. First we take up scheduling based months and dates puzzle and then followed by scheduling based days related puzzle. This both we'll discuss today. Without wasting much time, let's get into the topic. Six persons M, N, O, P, Q and R were born in 3 months among March, June, and September, and on two dates among 8th and 17th, but not necessarily in the same order. We have given 6 persons and 3 months and two dates. Only two persons were born in a month, and no two persons were born on the same date of a month. Each person likes a different color, so one more variable is also given, color. Now look at here how many parameters were given. One is persons, and another one is months and color. So these are the three parameters that are given. Now here in these three parameters, which parameter we can freeze as it is, that is important in distribution sets. Now there are 6 persons and were born in 3 months among March, June and September, and on two dates 8th and 17th, not necessarily in the same order, right? So we don't know who was born first, but definitely the first person must have born in the month of March and on 8th, because among these 3 months, March, June and September, the first month will be March, second month will be June, and the third month will be September. So first person must have born on March 8th, second person March 17th, third person must have born on June 8th, fourth person must have born on June 17th, fifth person must have born on September 8th, and sixth person must have born on September 17th, and each person likes a different color. So we have to freeze the months along with the dates, and then we have to distribute who was born on March 8th and which color he likes, who was born on March 17th and which color he likes. That we have to solve it. And the clues given below this I have taken in the next slide. There we will take up the basic structure of this puzzle and we'll continue with clues. Now here is the basic structure. So months along with the dates we have to freeze as it is, and then start going through the clues. What is given here? O was born on even number date and in a month which has even number of days. So March month consists of 31 days, June month consists of 30 days, September month consists of 30 days. What is given regarding O? O was born on even number date. Even number date is nothing but among 8 and 17, 8th, 8th, and in the month which is having 30 days. Even number of days is nothing but 31 and 30. So 31 is odd number, 30 is even number. So it could be June or it could be September. So June or September. June or September. So we have how many possibilities? Two possibilities. Let us, we have to draw the two possibilities or not, we'll see with the next clue. If the next clue is also linked with O, better to take the possibilities instead of writing side by. Let us go directly go through the possibility. Okay, what is given next? The number of persons who were born before O. Again, it is given regarding O. So better to take the possibility. Better to take the possibilities. Now, so we have two possibilities. One is O born here, and the another one is on September 8th. So one of these two. And what is given? The number of persons who were born before O is the same as the number of persons who were born after the person who likes blue was born. So after blue. But among these two, O is already fixed in the arrangement. So before O, how many are there? Two persons. So after blue has to be two persons, nothing but blue has to be fixed June 17th. Now here before O, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 persons. So after blue has to be how many persons? 4 persons. So where I can fix blue? March 17th. March 17th. Now we have completed up to here and we have how many possibilities? Two possibilities. We are unable to eliminate any one of the possibility. So both are there. Next, only three persons were born between P and the one who likes pink. So between P and pink, how many persons were born? Three persons were born. But among these two, P and pink, who was born before, who was born after, that we don't know. So it has how many possibilities? Two possibilities. What is the one? P, 1, 2, 3 gaps, pink. And what is another possibility? Pink, 1, 2, 3 gaps, and P. Okay. What is given in continuation? So if you try to place, it will leads to so many possibilities. P and pink can be placed here. Pink or P can be placed here. P or pink can be placed here. Pink or P can be placed here. So many possibilities. Don't go for that many possibilities. And next point. What is the next point? The person who likes pink was born after P was born. So pink was born after P was born. So this case is valid. So second case is ruled out. And what is given? The person who likes pink was born after P was born, but before N was born. So this pink is born before N was born. In the arrangement, we have only six positions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 positions. Right. Now look at here. P and pink, between these three, between these two, three, total 5 positions are occupied. So pink is before N is nothing but I can confirm, we can confirm that it is immediately before, because we have only 6 positions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, already 5 positions are there, and pink is before N is nothing but it has to be now immediately before N. So total 6 positions. Now when it is 6 positions, directly I can fix P, 1, 2, 3 gaps, pink and N. Now here also P, 1, 2, 3 gaps, pink is here and N. So till here we have completed, and still we have both the possibilities. Okay. O likes neither pink nor yellow. But in case 2, O likes pink. So case 2 is ruled out. So O likes neither pink nor yellow. So here which color we cannot place? Yellow we cannot place. So here it cannot be yellow. Next, the person who likes yellow was born on even number date. Even number date should be 8th, either March 8th or June 8th or September 8th. September 8th, pink color is already placed. June 8th, it cannot be yellow. So what is left? March 8th. So here should be the one who likes yellow, P yellow. Okay. So in March 8th, person and color both fixed. Okay. Next. R was born immediately after the one who likes red was born. R was born immediately after the one who likes red was born. So immediately after. And was born immediately before Q. And means we are talking about the first person. So who is the first person in the sentence? R. So R was immediately before Q. So R is immediately before Q. So these three should be in consecutive positions. And R and Q are the names of the persons. These two should be in consecutive positions. So where we have already P here, O here, and N here. R and Q in consecutive positions. It is June 17th and September 8th. And R immediately before which color? Red color. So red color. Now, out of the 6 persons, 5 persons are fixed. Who is the remaining person? M. M. And it is given M does not like green color. So here it should not be green. And out of the 6 colors, how many colors are fixed? 4 colors. Yellow, red, blue, pink, and it is not green. So N likes green color. What is the remaining color? Orange. So M likes orange. Here is our final arrangement. P yellow, M orange, O red, R blue, Q pink, N green. So this is how we have to solve this kind of puzzles. You have to freeze the months and dates and go through the clues one after the other. If it is leading to the possibilities, write the possibilities. If it is leading more number of possibilities, write the information side by and try to add some more points to that and eliminate the possibilities. And when you reach the last clue, you will get the final arrangement. I hope it is clear. Now, let's answer the questions. On which date and in which month was R born? R born on June 17th. So 17th June, second option, choice 2. Which color does M like? M likes orange, choice 3. How many persons were born between the person who likes green color and O? So the person who likes green color was born on September 17th and O was born on June 8th. So between these two, how many persons were born? 2 persons. Answer is 2, but it is in choice 1. Choice 1. Four of the following five are alike in a certain way and hence form a group. Find the one which does not belong to that group. Odd me out question. Now, P orange. What is the logic? P is immediately before or before orange. O blue. O is immediately before or before orange. So immediately before or before. Next. Q yellow. Q is after. Here also second case also immediately before or before. In this case after. Q was born after the one who likes yellow was born. Now N pink. N is immediately after pink. Immediately after or after. Next. Fifth one. Or red. Or is immediately after red. Immediately after or after. Now if I look at, I can eliminate the second logic, before, after, because 4 should be same logic, but it is not there. But if you observe that first, second, fourth, fifth, either it is immediately after or immediately before. It means born on adjacent, they're in adjacent positions as per the arrangement, or you can say that immediately after or immediately before. But whereas when it comes to the third option, Q and yellow, it is not immediately before or immediately after. Three persons were born between yellow and Q. So here none of them was born between P and orange, the one who likes orange, between again O and the one who likes blue, again the N and the one who likes pink, or and the one who likes red. Between these two persons, or these two, or these two, or these two, no one was born. But whereas when it comes to the third option, we have three persons who are born between those two persons. Okay, so choice 3 is the odd man out. Choice 3. No. Which of the following statements is definitely true? So we are looking for definitely true statements. N was born on 8th September. N was born on 8th September? No. O likes blue color? No. R likes blue color. M was born after N? No, actually M was born before N. Q likes pink color? Yes. And there is no such option more than one of the above. I can choose fourth option. No need to check fifth one. Q likes pink color. So with this we have done with the first set of scheduling based. Now let's see the second set in scheduling based, days, with days and also another variable, some records. Let's see. 6 persons P, Q, R, X, Y, and Z have submitted their records on six different days of the same week, starting from Monday through Saturday, but not necessarily in the same order. Each person submitted different number of records. So how many variables we have? 3 variables: persons, days, and number of records. So who submitted first? That we don't know until we solve the puzzle. But first person must have submitted on which day? Monday. Second person must have submitted on Tuesday. Third person Wednesday. Fourth person must have submitted on Thursday. Fifth person must have submitted on Friday. Last person must have submitted on Saturday. So among these 3 parameters, which one I can freeze as is days? So days, freeze the days and then distribute the names and number of records. So what we have to identify? We have to freeze the days and we have to identify who submitted record on Monday and how many records he submitted. who submitted record on Tuesday and how many records he submitted. That we have to identify, right? And we have given certain number of clues. We'll take up these clues in the next slide along with the basic structure. Now here is the basic structure. Monday to Saturday. Days are freezed. Now let us go through the clues. Names of the persons are PQ or XYZ, and we have one of the point, one person submitted 10 records. Okay. Only two persons submitted the records between Z and Y. Okay. And neither Z nor Y submitted the records either on Monday or Saturday. Okay. Neither Z nor Y submitted the records on either Monday or Saturday. It means Z does not submit it on Monday and Saturday. Y does not submit it on Monday and Saturday. Only two persons submitted between Z and Y. Okay. So here it cannot be Z and Y. Even it cannot be Z and Y. But between Z and Y, two persons. So how many possibilities we have? Two possibilities. Z, Y, Y, Z. Two possibilities. So let's take both the possibilities. Next. P submitted 6 records on Wednesday. So directly we have given a name of the person and also number of records. So P6 in both the cases. There is no problem. Okay. Next. The one who submitted records on Saturday, we are talking about the one who submitted on Saturday, submitted 9 records more than that of P. So Saturday should be 9 more than P. So how many records P submitted? 6. So Saturday should be how many? 15. So the one who submitted on Saturday submitted how many records? 15 records in both the cases. In both the cases, 16 records. Okay. X submitted records before R but not on Monday. What is given? X submitted before R but not Monday. But not Monday. So X is not Monday. But X should be before R. Now look at here, in both the possibilities, Z, P or Y, three persons are fixed. Y, P, Z. X submitted before R, but X cannot be Monday. But X should be before R. So where can I take? X is on Thursday, the only possibility. R is on Saturday. In both the cases, X is on Thursday, R is on Saturday. See, exactly the exam level of difficulty we are discussing. Okay, either the previous set or this set. In the exam, the same level of difficulty with like same possibilities, the same way the clues will be given. Okay. Next. Oh, out of the 6 persons, 5 persons are fixed. Z, P, X, Y, R in both the cases. So who is left? Q. So Q submitted records on Monday. Next. The number of records submitted on Monday are thrice the number of records submitted on Wednesday. So Monday, the number of records submitted on Monday is 3 times of the records submitted on Wednesday. Already we know Wednesday, what is the number? 6. So now on Monday, how many records are submitted? 3 6 are 18. So Monday is 18. 18. Okay. Fine. Next. The sum of the number of records submitted by P and Z is equal to Q. So P plus Z is equal to Q. And we know P is 6 and Q is 18. So we can get the value of Z. So Z is equal to 18 minus 6, 12. So the value of G is 12. 12. Okay. We can place in both the cases. Still both the cases are valid. Next. The person who submitted 12 and 15 records do not submit on consecutive days. So 12 and 15 should not be in consecutive positions. But in case 2, 12 and 15 are in consecutive days. So case 2 is ruled out. So only case 1 is valid. Okay. Next. The record submitted by Y is more than the record submitted by Z. Okay. Y is more than Z but less than R. But submitted less than the record submitted by R. So Y is submitted more than Z and less than R. Okay. And the record submitted by Y is non-prime number. Y is non-prime. Non-prime is nothing but composite. Except one. One is neither prime nor composite. Okay. Now, what is the total number of records submitted by Z in case 1? 12, because case 2 is eliminated, 12. And the number of records submitted by R is how many? 15. So more than 12 and less than 15. What are the values that we have? 13 and 14. But we require non-prime number, but 13 is a prime, so not a 13. So it has to be 14. So Y submitted how many records? 14 records. Now look at here. Q 18 records, Z 12 records, P 6 records, Y 14 records, or 15 records. So only we left with X, and we have in basic information that one of the person submitted 10 records. So X submitted 10 records. So when we reach the last clue, we got the final arrangement. Initially, it is leading to the two possibilities. Up to the 70% of the information, we have two possibilities, and one of the possibilities is ruled out. We left with another possibility as a final arrangement. So this is how the questions will be solved, scheduling based questions. In our last video, we have discussed one after the other scheduling based. Now in this one, we have discussed scheduling based months and dates and only days, and along with some variables. Okay, so these are the models expected in our upcoming exams. Let's answer the questions. What is the sum of the number of records submitted by X and Y? X 10, Y 14. So total 24. Choice 2. Okay. Now, how many persons submitted more records than Z? Z submitted 12 records. More records than Z. 18 is more than 12. 14 is more than 12. 15 is more than 12. It is not how many submitted before Z. It is asking how many persons submitted more records than Z. So 3. Answer is 3. Choice is 4. So be careful with the terminology. Are they asking before or are they asking more records like this kind? Next. On which day Q submitted his records? Q submitted on Monday. Choice 1. Last question in this set. How many persons submitted the records after Y? It is not more than Y, it is after Y. So after Y, how many are there? Only one person. Because Y submitted on Friday. So after Y, only one person are submitted. So 1, answer is choice 3. Answer is 1, but it is in choice 3. Okay. So that's it for today. Have a great day.